A runner from third base and a catcher collide on a play near the foul line. What is the call and how do we handle this situation? Coming up next. The situation here is 2 outs and a runner on second and third. Let's watch the play unfold first. The first and most obvious question is this obstruction by the catcher or interference by the runner? In baseball, the fielder has a right to field a hit ball and a runner must avoid interfering with that fielder. But doesn't the runner get the right to a direct lane to the next base? No, he does not. He must either run around, stop, or do whatever he can to avoid the interference. In some cases, there is literally nothing he can do to avoid this, but it is still interference. And on a side note, a runner is not entitled to run through a fielder who has the ball when that fielder is in direct path to the base he is going to. He must attempt to avoid the fielder. This is not allowed. So we have a runner's interference and the ball is immediately dead and the third out. But what of the batter then? With 2 outs prior to this play, does the batter come back to the plate in the next inning? Or is the batter technically called out when there are 2 outs and a runner is called for interference? Or do we advance the batter to first, the runner called out for out 3, and the next batter in the lineup comes to the plate in the next inning? Post your answers to this question in the comments. The correct answer will be pinned in about a week. So let's rewatch this and assume the runner chose to avoid the collision by running around the catcher toward the infield and collided with the pitcher instead. Had that occurred, then we would have obstruction. Since only one fielder is protected when fielding a hit ball, a collision with another fielder is obstruction. However, had that occurred, the catcher would have made the catch for the third out anyway, so with 3 outs, the obstruction would be moot. Assuming our catcher misses the ball, then that runner is pretty much guaranteed home due to the obstruction. Unless, of course, the ball is fielded and a force out at first is still made for that third out. If this play occurred with less than 2 outs, the runner wouldn't have been advancing on the pop fly anyhow. One final question. Does it matter if this ball was fair or foul on how we handle what we do with the batter? We actually don't know in this situation if the ball was foul or fair, and the umpire is out of position to see. But does it matter? If this happened in clear foul territory, would that make any difference to how we apply the rules?